But this I feel so much encouraged with this song. And to also the American channel is no pebia utenyo where fashion who crown. Adepa achi yambio. Bemakwaba everybody wake up breakfast show on Western Radio 100.3 FM. Today is Thursday, 16th day of September 2021. Beka yenwe. Emfan sama hudu ade down. Awa baby bia wobia. Medena di Abigail Akofa adasi obetumi safra metribo A for sure. Ene nana kwabramo for section. AK the Don. One Kwame Buje. Yabetina say with our able producer Ebenezer Kofi Adieba. DJ Kobiston, Daniel Niso J, DJ Johnny. I didn't summer who do the down and anopedia. My young show won't cry. And then what I want to tell you is that sometimes you have to remind people that you can be too, or you can be an asshole too. Sorry for using that word, but you need to, sometimes you need to let people know that I'm also that hard person. In fact, just like that keke. Unti min do rough in just like that. Na ma fan tetere na ma jaw mwako. Mensuno I can be stupid. Mensu mi bubeti mefu. Menso I can be that nonsense person. Menso no masami yedin kakra. Nyasa wo yo hu bote sa. Bibia before wo kwase na eko. So please and please, sometimes you should be hard. I'm not saying hardness should be your character, but sometimes mama among for and for hosa. Sometimes you should prove that you are that person who's so sumbo. You're also a hard person. Good morning, Encore and for more and ano painful.
Good morning,
Bibia Bokodia. Adiachi and Bium.
Yeah. Thursday.
Yeah.
The month of September, Copa.
The month of September, the echo, Kasa.
Idea obey other sending union because my boy Ghana, one of the independence in Ghana, we like it or not. No, ye, Jendy, a say, sending union.
Yes,
and a Wakano, it will be a one day as I was striking.
Of course.
One day you have to let people know who you are. They be a wire home. If wire home, we don't pen once more, we don't pen once more, we don't pen no good. One day some would do two colors.
Of course.
Oh, ye bill. So why yes, of course, why yes, example. Of course, why yes,
as example. Of course. Of your answer of causes is you know, there are people are at you in the piano. One day, Obiani glass one day on strike. One day, or strike here, dangerous. Uncle from your home. So must take one day. I say, I bought her. Yes, or chebby, most of chebby. Because on Cassa or Abo, I didn't say them into one day was splitting in ya a wanting. So please, one with my young they be forever. One day let people know who you are.
Dear Grandma Mobility West End Radio, and now on my busy Kumbia Ashi. Now, Madame Asana come back was rather. Ma Mimiza at the Piero, more brofo.
Yes, I need to do the birthday. Eh, that Piero would to me at him, Papa. One can't say him. One can't you be? I had it somewhere.
And go catch a bongo to Tampico.
And Crawford or Dormun and no catch him on Doyen.
At the Piero more coming.
I'm missing me on Domin because one bomber money.
At the bureau,
at that bureau, me no pa.
You are only one day. Your memory was the edu bedia, and the boom.
Oh, we are by them. Maybe Uncle Double Mamma, the old triple, and then me baby. At least let me just wish you happy birthday.
ada pero ene gwem
ada kbanya mun ne ema enyi evre eya kon on ebrasa babo no nzi won han ema enwo nanga na won ma yafure dure ma yafe aboyiji ma ele ehye abrale ke sona desene wo brefre yazo a ojumike bia wayi nyunu chi o memenu wake o asumasi ojumike bia no kwa ezan kwa ko nyunu ovia tezo hania o menu ne babu ava wonso ayo bia okani a o nke bia ka kwa mo bujo andendelati da bia ko tie ja ka zo are na mo mkejo se o eja kwanzi chi wo ne le miame ka ha wo maba wo kara ko wake tezo handia o meda biara babu bava akomzo
enti eno ena ye kacho ene anope yentwa ye ho embra with this beautiful motivational song na ya san abra ye badia na ye den sama hodo no edi ebro in fact some bebre eboboba about Reverend Owusu Bempah. In fact, he's been granted bail with 200k and then 2 sureties into no where there ya bail no and some the bebre na and ebobo eba ye try ho aba yeah ba na ya den samono ahodo no edi adan ene anope said the medical ekaye no and some the bebre na abe etuja enti ye try ho aba
Wake up to the breakfast show right here on West End 100.3 FM, your favorite station, every morning. All right, so we're on fire and nothing can stop us. That's a beautiful one. Bigger every day, so every day we getting bigger and better. And when I make person make catch me the show cry and anope say you always grow bigger, you always go better every day. Yet also within some the Maudia. And some the baby and I bet to job. But I shall say with this one, Sami Jeffy, Rose Baumia, Alan battle into Owusu Bempah saga. Now, Sami Jeffy, the national
communication officer of the National Democratic Congress, has alleged that Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah of the Glorious Word Power Ministry is being victimized by the government due to his preference of Alanchere Martin as flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party for the 2024 election. Asami Gyamfi is convinced that arrest and prosecution of Reverend Owusu Bempah is as a punishment for his decision to depart from the government position of having Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia lead the party in 2024. So speaking in an interaction with the media, Sami Gyamfi quizzed the police on why self-acclaimed evangelist Patricia Odro-Kwarteng, that is an Agra, that was not arrested. Now, Sami Gyamfi argued that it takes two to tango, hence it is wrong for the police to apprehend just one party and leave the other. Okay, Ejamo.
Sami Gyamfi, communication director of NDC, and Okasi. Now, Sebetoga, Reverend Owusu Bempah, Yachin, no or threaten na me agada na police for Eko Cochin. Now, some Sami Gyamfi can say, and Kayanchino, I say, a Reverend Owusu Bempah, and say, Nancy Nanado percent Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and na so qua, obey flag bearer, but Papai, Reverend Owusu Bempah, as per Alanchere Martin. Intina abana sanka nado pa vino usu bempa se onu chubomi yo chomuncho pa de nkomi enchino nti Sami Gyamfi se usu bempa ne chechi nya support of the Alanchere Martin ti na nado ema ye chin no on just simple say ye che vino usu bempa koten because ye che agada aso account because go for mienu e no mo nyumasem no mo ham we tumo we na we atomo we tumo we na we atomo adan beche Reverend Owusu Bempah kwa na ejai Mami agrada.
Ya woro Andis Manyeri ekuni enwa ye papa Sami Gyamfi imo waya wadotinde ofo oma Andis Manyeri ekuni we Ghana mari enwa na anoma nzekrekwa dwake bi mo adorugwa more ye papa Owusu Bempah ya ke ye mame Patricia aka Nana Agrada edwake na amoru azoma bashire ye papa Owusu Bempah ba dunhuana na anyala ne ake o Nana adodan kwakofo adobania na ya dindunuha na ye papa Owusu Bempah se bekejechi bejechi ye ne dede ya manwre na ma papa Sami Gyamfi fa dugwake sentima za nyare ne amuara hosra kozukre hake wa makamo ya mal kwanyene wali biala ye la se ye olokwara mo kwa ongo bi akọ ya wiere imoti ane bala kunde mu bari MPP Manyere ekuni ati imoti ayere ya papa Alanchere Martin ya ke ya papa Bawumia na ne ya papa na nado dan kwa kofo admo oji Bawumia nzi no kwake Owusu Bempah no oji Alanchere Martin enzi mwetika ye omoru azromo ya mana na dan kwa kofo ado ye ni ya papa Owusu Bempah enzi wom kama ba sheba dufiade na papa Sami Gyamfi ka azozrake anwo saka ba chibomunyo na agrada ne Owusu Bempah no kwake bejechi agrada ba shi Owusu Bempah oruake woli Alanchere Martin enzi latia ehimamwana edoya
winning
just okachim
Sami Gyamfi ya ken but you can say na agrada no I want to yake because I mean unya asemo na ye hama wa akan mutuma kan se mebi a chew no afọ papa no afọ mama but if Samika say wo mekum a that one killing and trying to kill the same crime but so what did you attend bia na so one ka so bekume bobo media that one they will leave you
that you didn't listen to Nana Agrada. Do you know what she said? Or catch her also Bempah so much face to face. She also threatened Owusu Bempah. And also threatened Timuchi.
Now got him say we share face to face. I want to be I won't take it.
And Tina Basa when they make so what the issue is that Sami Gyamfi is speaking it with the sense that also muchi the two parties. Sarabeya Ombeti Adie Kosu. Then they can settle it. Says Wakochi Owusu Bempah. You left Agrada out of it. How would that issue be settled? Our dog, no.
Natural much that has to do with guy now. Almost a name by and say, would you be behind
what the entire Sami Gyamfi Eka say it has to do with power drunk and no more cotton reality at Sama Owusu Bempah or Kaya.
That the Lord revealed to me. That is some form of a hardened heart. That is one person, about one person. Because of his heart. God often does not want to allow MPP into power. Just because of one person. nipa baako pebinti.
Just because of one person.
Abedi achire baako pebinti. Ade onyame mpeni.
This one thing God doesn't want.
A Christopher.
That somebody will touch Christians.
And now say yes before.
Or followers of Christ.
So
if you have any intention that when I have power,
now
I would rise up against a religion or in a proverb.
But I am
but I am will take it away from me. I am saying it in a proverb.
But I am
baby ananka me pese obane se o se abedie chire binti enti nyankopon mpo pese odi tumi ni manokra omfa emma no abedie chire binti why na abedie no o se first person ne de okwa owaye na adwumawi obeko ba abedie nti okatia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Oh yeah, why an adwuma nti call Father Casford na yenji na dwenchire every economy. Hello Father Casford, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, Father Casford Pachapom to say. Okay. Yene National Communications Officer for the NDC Amanyuko or the Assembly Eddie Atuja or say because of power drunk and Yachi Reverend Usubempa Ayejai Nana Agrada Sana say Otai Alantra Martin Echi Nanka Nanado Koi Yanka Baumiana Wasanka Ojina na name na ono so Otalantra Martin Chintuno ena etimi akwachi no aditene no sa no krabensa na wom
ma manda wasina mincha echefu so mincha finkan manton yazuma western region Elambere and Anawuti West End region Owusu Bempa Esha predicament NP Kamayoko wasn't it from us. Baby saying that is it the first time Owusu Bempa was threatened Ghana or Mayuma? Yeah, back there na one Mugabe, a colleague journalist of yours. No, you need no one can radio X power radio
TV XYZ.
Yeah, Ozzy tax. Now, so he was seeing brandishing guns. Also called Mugabe the Okokono. Mugabe is a Samuel called Legon Police Station called reported. Yenton face. Na Pepe Asan the Itu Ako Agadado the Okokono. Now Obendana this particular threat on human life. NPP Amanyekun Nanado Dankwa Kofado would want to arrest Owusu Bempa and then prosecute him. Okay. It's because of, so it's not the first time Owusu Bempa or threatened life trying to kill people in this country.
That is it.
He's on record of insulting John Dramani Mahama. He made some serious statement that Mahama was planning to eliminate President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And such issue, such lead, the government didn't take it serious and then invite Owusu Bempa and then arrest him. So he made some profound, dangerous statements. Until we don't see why this particular one, the attacks on Agada would want to warrant his arrest. Okay. And then the ridicule that is being made to go through. It's all because, as we agree with our National Communication Director, Sami Jemfi, he attacked Bawumia. Owusu Bempa recently, I think I was listening to that audio when he attacked Bawumia that God will never allow him to become the president or the flag bearer of the NPP and let alone become the president of Ghana, because Bawumia would try to suppress the people of God in this country. And this is a statement that NPP isn't happy about it. So they were looking for ways to deal with him. And thankfully, opportunity opportunity afforded itself. Owusu Bempah again recently defended John Mahama's statement of do or die, but a statement NPP, Amanyaku, their media surrogate, didn't understand and deliberately attacked John Dramani Mahama. We had this prophet of Akufo-Addo coming out and boldly defend John Dramani Mahama. These are the two reasons on them that what they call, because if you're NPP in Akufo-Addo for the past 5 years, there's nothing like rule of law. It's like we don't have laws in this country. Kennedy Japan is on record of attacking judges in this country. Exposing the image of Ahmed Swari and led to his murder. Owusu Bempah is on record of brandishing guns. It's on record of saying that you can bribe the presidency, you can bribe the IGP, and you can bribe the chiefs, and you have land and security. These are serious, dangerous statements. Why I never saw any arrest of him. The reason I want to call here, the Alan and Dr. Bawumia, and who is behind this arrest? Mahmoud Bawumia is the person behind this. Kofi the Owusu Bempah is trying to impede him achieving his ambition of leading the new patriotic. But in the end, the President Bawumia obeyed the flag bearer for the NPP. We want him to lead the NPP because we think it's time for a Dombo person to also lead the NPP. So we want him. It's because of the recent statement Owusu Bempah was doing and Kupani why you're that far offended. No more to call question.
Okay. Now, share aside away from this, Dr. Bawumia, and that issue.
The line is breaking up. The line is breaking up.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I can now. Yeah.
As away from that, share WAEC leaks WASSCE 2021 questions, fixes paper, and then we had a business management paper has also been cancelled. Wait to me, how? Because severally, papers no leak here, almost say and free WAEC, and the papers continue to leak. You cancel their papers, it's becoming a nuisance to Ghanaians and even parents. Says your schedule I think Monday for them to write this paper. In fact, what is happening? Who should we blame?
We actually, it's a sad development. This particular government, this Akufo-Addo, Minister of Education, Ghana Education Service, and WAEC would intentionally leak the exams questions out there. One, so teachers do not work with WAEC. The candidate, when they are setting the question, when WAEC and Minister of Education and whoever are setting the question, the candidate do not take part in it. Well, plenty questions is candidates, teachers do not take part in it. Into why you can bring our plenty question. Into the questions about outer. One in them, cadres of English. We need resources to take WAEC to court. WAEC and Minister of Education to court for leaking questions in this country because it is becoming unbecoming. My sister, the sanctity of Ghanaian examination, the quality of Ghanaian education are being compromised. Are being compromised. Look, your true exams you are. I am about to be what one number called school or amanaze. Now, international institutions, when it comes to admissions, they don't compromise at all. It is abandoning NPP abandoning here. Last year we leaky questions. In the this year's we leaky questions. Obama obi pedoko school amanaza or really admission because the credibility of certificates coming from Ghana is highly suspicious. This is the effect. No, I mean, you want to tell that Ghana ban oblique questions or students don't want concoct. Why should teachers waste time to teach students? Why should the students sit in classroom for 3 years? It is in the oblique questions number more from why